There's some work still on the Garden State Parkway. A couple lanes closed there on the express lanes northbound 109 through 114. And then northern New Jersey, you've got some road work in place on Route 80, eastbound exit 45 to 52. The 2 lanes are down. And then Rockland, Westchester County on the RC 282 lanes are closed each way, exit 10 through 12. Our next traffic update, less than 10 minutes on WCBS.
Now a check of the WCBS 5-day forecast. Here's meteorologist Matt Windy.
Partly cloudy and muggy early this morning, low 76. Later today, partly sunny and hot, but a little less humid with a high of 92. There'll be a shower or thunderstorm around this evening. Otherwise, it'll be partly cloudy and becoming more comfortable, low down to 72. Plenty of sunshine Wednesday with low humidity, high 84. Mostly sunny and pleasant Thursday, high 82. For Friday and Saturday, plenty of sunshine, high both days, 82. I'm meteorologist Matt Windy in the WCBS Weather Center.
83 degrees, a cloudy sky in Central Park, 82 in Newark. WCBS News Time 450.
Thousands of struggling New Yorkers with a chance at a better life. Mayor de Blasio was pushing the agenda of his big taxi donuts into living over cars and drivers, killing thousands of jobs across the city. He should embrace the fact that people want to go to work. The mayor is giving into the tax industry. Tell Mayor de Blasio you promised to end income inequality. Don't put taxi donuts as jobs paid for by Uber.
Did you just look down at your phone? You did it again, didn't you? You know, you're flying down the road with a 3-ton hunk of steel. And the text takes your eyes off the road for an average of 5 seconds. At 55 miles per hour, that's not enough to travel the length of a football field and cause some serious damage. Turn it off. Trust me. Whatever it is, you'll live. Learn more at stoptaxing.rex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
WCBS News Time 451. Mayor de Blasio is warning New Yorkers to take precautions to avoid getting sick from the heat. WCBS reporter Jim Smith has the story.
With temperatures and humidity scorching the city, Mayor de Blasio says
It's very important that people think first and foremost about their safety.
stay hydrated, avoid outdoor activity, and get into air conditioning whenever possible. But make sure it's set to 78 degrees.
We have to be mindful of these very hot temperatures. Energy usage goes up, which puts a strain on our electrical system. The last thing we want to see is any failures in our electrical systems.
And watch out for serious heat-related illnesses, says Health Commissioner Mary Bassett.
If you see someone who's hot and dry, or cold and clammy, who's confused, disoriented,
She says call 911 at OEM headquarters in Brooklyn. WCBS News Radio 18.
Pro surfer Nick Fanning says he will go back into the water after being attacked by a great white shark. Fanning says, though, he isn't ready just yet. The attack happened during live televised finals of a world surfing competition in South Africa on Sunday. Harper Lee's new book, Go Set a Washman, is already a million seller. Publisher HarperCollins says the book, a sequel to Kill a Mockingbird, has sold 1.1 million copies in the U.S. and Canada. WCBS News Time 4:53. Time now for CBS on Education with Dr. Steve Houston.
Should principals honor parent requests about class placements? With CBS on Education, I'm Dr. Steve Houston. We recently completed a behind-the-scenes look at how elementary school classes are formed. I'm going to return to one commonly asked question. Should requests to have or avoid certain teachers be honored? This policy question plagues principals everywhere. Pity the principal who has Attila the Hun, Mary Poppins, and Aunt Bee all teaching on the same grade. Odds are letters will pour in. But I'll state unequivocally there must be consistency. What's done for one must be done for all with total transparency. Honor one request, then honor them all, no favoritism. One request many principals do consider is discipline variance. If a child has, I'm looking for the right word, difficulty with a certain teacher, it might be wise to put a younger sibling with a different one. Something to consider when forming classes for next year. The news rating, I'm Dr. Steve Houston.
WCBS News Time 4:54. Business next.
Springs around the world. President Obama says Russian President Vladimir Putin is in-depth reporting from around New York.
the price of year admits the discount.
On the WCBS Afternoon Roundup. Get the worldwide resources of CBS.
kids, and I can't spend a lot.
With Staples' 110% price match guarantee for back to school, find an item for less, it will match the price and give you 10% of the difference.
So I'll get the lowest price on backpacks?
Yes.
Notebooks? Calculators?
You bet.
Even...
Yep. Make low prices happen. Make 110% ready happen. Staples. Make more happen. Price match plus the 10% difference discount valid at checkout for items from retailers operating online and retail stores or funded full on Amazon. Valid through 9/19/15. See store or staples.com for details.
CBS News Time 4:55. Now business news, sponsored by Witham Smith Brown Certified Public Accountants. Taking a look at the numbers from Bloomberg, business stock futures are mixed. Now a preview of the day ahead on Wall Street. The investors will get a reading on existing home sales this morning. The Bloomberg consensus is forecasting a 0.9% gain for sales in June. That would be another increase to an annual rate of 5.4 million homes. Bryn Mawr Trust's Ernie Cecilia says the housing sector has been doing better because the consumer is doing better.
We haven't seen a lot of wage growth, unfortunately, although we have seen a good deal of employment growth. So there's more confidence in terms of jobs being created, in terms of job stability.
Investors will get earnings news from some big companies, including Bank of New York Mellon, Travelers, Baker Hughes, and Verizon. After the bell, Chipotle, Apple, and Microsoft are on deck. Provisions of the so-called VOCA rule take effect today. They require banks to comply with some new restrictions. The goal is to reduce speculative trading at banks. With the Bloomberg Business Update, I'm Elisa Parenti, WCBS News Radio 880. WCBS News Time 4:57. Traffic and weather together straight ahead. Then Pat Carroll and Michael Wallace with the top stories of the morning.
Now, Witham's Word to the Wise, brought to you by the Public Accounting and Consulting Firm of Witham Smith & Brown.
I'm Michael Stallone, New York practice leader for Witham Smith & Brown's Real Estate Services Group. The tax impact of the final repair maintenance regulations are onerous and far-reaching, affecting taxpayers in almost all industries, especially those with significant real estate portfolios. They introduce new concepts and determine capitalization, so it is vitally important that businesses review their capitalization policies, current accounting methods, and consult with a tax advisor. With proper planning, there is opportunity for tax savings and the ability to minimize costs that would require capitalization. Witham's Real Estate Services Group is prepared to guide your business through these complex regulations.
For insights important to you and your business, get in touch with the tax and accounting consulting professionals of Witham Smith & Brown. For 4 years, Witham Smith & Brown has been helping their clients to be in a position of strength with expert advice, innovative solutions, and personalized family services. Visit them at witham.com. That's WITHUM.com. I'm Billy Joel, and I'm here to tell you there's no music in Ivory. Did you know 96 elephants are killed every day in Africa for the ivory tusk? And go to 96elephants.org.
WCBS News Time 4:58. Traffic and weather together every 10 minutes on the 8 through 10
Right, the Hempstead Turnpike closure on Long Island is always between Benno Avenue and Carmen Avenue has been shut down for quite some time, all because of the ongoing accident investigation there. Nassau Expressway is closed for construction eastbound Glencoe Road into Seaport Oyster Bay. The expressway is where we have the LA Eagle one-lane job, and Nassau Expressway is closed northbound between Broadway and Burnside Avenue. Across the Hudson River, they've been wrapping up work. The Lincoln Tunnel Helix reopened on the inbound side. Also, the Holland one-lane blocked each way, and the George Washington Bridge is in the process of clearing the outbound Laurel Tunnel on 2 lanes. Alternate side is in effect for today. Now here's the latest from the WCBS Weather Center.
Later today, partly sunny and hot, but less humid with a high of 92. We could get a shower or thunderstorm around this evening in partly cloudy and more comfortable. A low of 72. Tomorrow, plenty of sun with low humidity, a high of 84. And that's pretty much the same thing for the rest of the week. 83 degrees, a cloudy sky in New York City. I'm Tanya Hansen.
Traffic and weather for New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut. We are News Radio, WCBS, New York.
Good morning, Tuesday, July 21st. I'm Pat Carroll.
And I'm Michael Wallace. Here's the latest from the WCBS newsroom.
A police chase leads to an accident on Hempstead Turnpike. 1 is dead.
It was a long, hot night on Staten Island where thousands lost power.
What do we do? I'm 87 years old. I have to sit and get sweating here and drop dead. Belleville police were already concerned about safety at the spot where a pickup crashed into a limo, killing 4 women.
The Des Moines Register calls for Donald Trump to drop his presidential run after his controversial comments about John McCain's war record.
Ohio Governor John Kasich plans to get into the race today.
sports, Mets lose to the Nationals 7-2.
Australian Zach Johnson wins the British Open in a three-way playoff.
WCBS News Time, 5 o'clock. CBS News, I'm Frank Cincinnati. Donald Trump will hold a campaign kickoff rally in Bluffton, South Carolina a few hours from now. But the chorus calling for Trump to quit the presidential race is growing louder. CBS's Hannah Daniels tells us the most influential newspaper in an early decision state is the latest to weigh in.
The Des Moines Register called on Donald Trump to, quote, terminate his ill-conceived campaign and apologize to John McCain after Trump criticized the Arizona senator's war record. Speaking to Charlie Rose yesterday, Trump maintained it's McCain who should apologize to his Arizona supporters for calling them crazies.
You could also make the case, Charlie, that he should apologize to the 15,000 people that have been fighting, illegal immigration and are petrified to be living where they're living.
Trump accuses the news media of distorting what he says. Ohio Governor John Kasich is set to come the 16th declared candidate for the Republican presidential nomination. CBS's Stephen Portnoy has that.
John Kasich may not be well known outside Ohio and D.C. He's got a lot of Washington experience. He was known throughout the 80s and 90s as a Washington guy. CBS News senior political editor Steve Shigaris knows Kasich served 9 terms in the House, rising to become budget chairman. In a campaign kickoff video, Kasich mentions he helped balance the budget in the late 1990s.
First time we did it since man walked on the moon. We haven't done it since.
Kasich won re-election as Ohio governor 2-1 last November. Stephen Portnoy, CBS News.
A wide swath of the country, from the plains to the East Coast, can expect another day of blistering heat. A woman in New York says she's been sweating like a pig.
Disgusting. It's hot. Too hot to breathe. Too hot for anything.
Heat-related power outages hit thousands of homes in the New York City area. A New Jersey commuter train lost power inside a stifling tunnel.
Really flat panic attacks. I kept pushing the emergency button and nobody was answering. We ended up tying the door open, all of us, pulled it, and then we ran off, and then everybody piled off the train so nobody could breathe.
In Washington, Secretary of State Kerry congratulated Cuba on reopening its embassy for the first time in more than 50 years.
We have begun a process of full normalization that is sure to take time, but will also benefit the people in both Cuba and the United States.
The Justice Department is trying to revoke the U.S. citizenship of an Oregon imam. It says Mohammed Sheikh Abdi Rahman Karihi tried to conceal past associations with radical Islamic groups. The government complaint claims the imam raised money, recruited fighters, and helped train insurgents to fight Soviet forces in Afghanistan in the 1980s, and briefly worked with Osama bin Laden. Zach Johnson, a self-described normal guy from Cedar Rapids, won a 4-hole playoff to capture the British Open championship.
I'm fairly speechless right now. I've got to admit, dreams have been realized and goals accomplished.
Zach Johnson on ESPN. S&P futures are down a point. This is CBS News.
An adrenaline-pumping, memory-forging adventure begins a short drive away when you sail from the New York area on the Royal Caribbean Cruise. There, the jaw-dropping anthem of the seas awaits. And now you can ride your view. Book a balcony room at an ocean view price, plus get 50% off your deposit, all on the best cruise line in the Caribbean 12 years running. Call 1-800-ROYAL-CARIBBEAN or your travel agent today. Offer expires August 31st, 2020 and is subject to availability and applies to select Caribbean sailors. Restrictions apply. Ships registry allowed.
Hey, Emma, you look great. Thanks. I feel great now that I quit smoking. You quit? How'd you do it? I talked with my doctor. He was able to prescribe the product I needed to help me quit. It sounds expensive. Not at all. Medicaid covered it. Medicaid covered it? Yup. Call your doctor.
We know quitting smoking isn't easy. If you're a Medicaid member, medications to help you quit are covered. Ask your doctor for help today and quit smoking for good. For more help, call 1-866-NY-QUIT.
Live from Studio 11A at the CBS Hudson Square Broadcast Center, we are News Radio. WCBS HD, WCBS FM HD2, New York. Already 82 degrees here in Lower Manhattan. Cloudy start. We should see partly cloudy skies today with a little less humidity. The high 92. WCBS News Time 5 and 4.
Police stop on Hampstead Turnpike turned into a pursuit and deadly crash in East Meadow. WCBS Long Island Bureau Chief Mike Cyranek is live in East Meadow with the very latest.
In fact, I'm here on the scene now. I can tell you that truly horrific car crash involving 2 vehicles, leaving 1 person dead, at least 1 other injured. The crash slowing down traffic on the westbound side of Hempstead Turnpike here in East Meadow. Both mangled vehicles are still on the scene. The victims have been removed. This investigation is continuing. All we know at this time is that the driver of one car was apparently in the process of being stopped by Nassau police when he reportedly sped off. There was apparently a police chase for a short distance when the vehicle in pursuit apparently once again slammed into another car, killing one person. Not yet known who was killed or from which vehicle. Details sketchy. Police not yet commenting. They are on the scene. One vehicle is in the center of the roadway here, the other on the sidewalk directly in front of Home Depot. And once again, this investigation is ongoing. Reporting live in East Meadow, Mike Zarin, WCBS News Radio 880. As the DA considers more charges in the crash that killed 4 young women on a trip to Long Island Park Fork, WCBS's Alex Silverman reports the spotting car truck where it happened was already on the police department's radar.
The limo could not turn left out of Vineyard 48. The median is blocking the way, so he turned right and made the fateful U-turn at the blinking yellow light. The police here knew this was a dangerous spot. They have warned people, they warned limo drivers. That's the Suffolk County DA Thomas that U-turns are legal here, but limos are long and can't always make it in one try.
We have it right. Some of this failing deals are right away.
A dozen a month during the busy season, says Southhold Police Chief Martin Flatley. It's not clear if this limo failed leaking, though one witness told investigators he could clearly see the red pickup coming. The police have posted a patrol car here at the scene with an eye on the flowers piled in the median. On Route 48 in Cutchogue, Alex Silverman, WCBS News Radio 880.
WCBS News Time 506. A break in the heat can't come soon enough for this Staten Island woman who tells Channel 2. 83 degrees in the house. Oh, it's horrible. It's awful. Look, I'm sweating like a pig. I just took a shower. I have to take another one. This is awful. This is disgusting. At one point, there were 19,000 power outages in the Fresh Kills and Fox Hills neighborhoods. Con Ed crews worked through the night to restore power, and after this hour, there were about 2,500 still without power on Staten Island and another 500 in Brooklyn.
We're going to swing again today. Traffic and weather together in a minute. WCBS News Time 507.
In this day and age, you know life moves at an accelerated pace. We walk fast, talk fast, and we even sleep fast if it was possible. It only makes sense to use internet rated #1 in speed 3 years in a row. Verizon Fios. It gives you the bandwidth you need for all of your devices. You'll get Fios Quantum 50 meg internet speeds, fast enough to download an hour-long video in just 2 minutes, as well as Fios Custom TV and phone, now for just $79.99 a month. Price guaranteed for 2 years, and no annual contract required. Or get a $300 Visa prepaid card plus premium channels and a free set-top box for 1 year when you sign a 2-year agreement. Visit Verizon.com/Fios or call 888-GET-FIOS today. 100% fiber optics is here. Get out of the past. Get Fios. Fios available in select areas. Limited time offer for new customers subscribing to a Fios Custom TV 50 meg internet and home phone bundle. Taxes, fees, FTP, AD, router, and equipment charges, and other terms apply. Verizon Visa prepaid card issued by Metabank member FDIC. Number 1 ratings internet claim based on PC Mag studies.
WCBS News Time 508. Traffic and weather together on the 8th, sponsored by Wave Home Solutions.
Ken Daniels in the traffic center.
Still some troubles on Long Island with an ongoing accident investigation. That's been out there for hours. So Hempstead Turnpike has shut down both directions in East Meadow between Meadow Avenue and Carmen Avenue. So all lanes are blocked there still. Now we go to the 5 boroughs. And first of all, on the east side of Manhattan, on the FDR Drive north on Houston 23rd, that construction project has been cleared. Then across the Hudson River, minor delays. Looks like they've wrapped up just about all the work at the Holland Lincoln and the George Washington Bridge. Alternate sign is in effect for today. Central and northern New Jersey wrapping up some work on the Garden State Parkway in a few areas. South on 117 to 116 most recently. And also northern New Jersey north on 143 to 149. Well, I'm still there. That's blocking a couple of lanes still. Rockland Westchester County on the New York State Thruway all the way to 10 through 12. Still the 2 lanes blocked. Connecticut on the Connecticut Turnpike opening to 9 through 12. The right lane construction is still there. And your WCBS suburban train update, no delays on the LIRR Metro North New Jersey Transit trains. Our next traffic update in less than 10 minutes on WCBS.
Now forecast. Meteorologist Courtney Spamer going to get a bit of a break. You know, we're going to start to see that break coming by the time we get into late tonight. Still going to be hot and humid for today, but enough so that we could see a spotty shower well north and west of the city this morning. Otherwise, clouds and sun today. Still hitting that high to about 92 this afternoon. A shower storm in spots this afternoon and into Finally, that lower humidity late tonight as we see lows between 64 in some of the outlying areas to around 72 in Midtown. Lower humidity tomorrow on the warm side, still with sunshine. High of 84, mostly sunny and nice on Thursday, high 82. Currently 82 and cloudy in Midtown. Temperatures across the tri-state area range from 84 in Astoria to 72 in Newburgh, reaching a high of 92 in Midtown today. I'm meteorologist Courtney Spamer in the WCBS Weather Center.
Coming up in a minute, accommodating transgender students.
WCBS News Time 5:10.
Does your basement or crawl space have a damp smell? Well, watch out. That's a sign of too much moisture and not enough ventilation. And that can mean increased mold growth and the buildup of harmful toxins and gases. Don't bother with a dehumidifier. It just circulates the same unhealthy air. Now there's a better way to remove these dangers and odors. It's with the computerized wave ventilation unit that reduces moisture and expels pollutants.
We replaced our old dehumidifier with the wave unit, and in only 3 weeks, our basement is dry and the musty smell is gone.
Wave ventilation requires no maintenance, no buckets of water or filters. It costs only pennies a day to run. Breathe better, live healthier with an affordable, no-maintenance wave ventilation unit. Call 888-618-WAVE, 888-618-WAVE, or visit mytryhome.com. mytryhome.com.
For how to accommodate transgender students. The Times reports the new guidelines advise educators to use the pronouns students prefer and let them use the restroom that correlates with their gender identity. The department also says schools need 2 sets of records so students' birth names can be kept confidential.
WCBS News Time 512.
CEO Radio, I'm Ray Hoffman.
It is vital if you're going to succeed to be in a different, almost revolutionary healthcare company, you got to take the financial pain out of the equation.
And Alan Murray is trying to build a different kind of health insurance company in Care Connect. For one thing, this particular insurance company is an arm of the Long Island-based North Shore LIJ health system. Over the last 2 years, it's become affiliated with a number of other New York area healthcare providers. And about taking the financial pain out of the relationship between the insurance company and the hospitals.
So what I've done is I've worked with these providers and I've said, Care Connect will spend X% of the premium dollar on healthcare. So that is yours. And then we don't have to fight about rates. We don't have to worry about that stuff.
That means more time for coordinating care.
Availability, appointments, access. How do you keep people well?
Or tomorrow, the whole conversation's at cbsnewyork.com/CEO Radio. With CEO Radio, I'm Ray Hoffman.
WCBS News Time 513.
Remember your first time on the high dive? You're going through it. Now when you finally did, the feeling of exhilaration was like nothing else in the world. Same feeling the Mercedes-Benz summer event. Just commit and walk through that dealership door to get the Mercedes-Benz you always wanted. Like it's safe and secure and class. Or the dazzling CLA. Resetting expectations with its dramatic design and athletic presence. Right now during the summer event, you can get the 2015 CLA 250 at 2.99% APR financing for up to 36 months, or lease one for $329 a month for 36 months with 3,623 due at signing. Hurry into the Mercedes-Benz summer event and capture the thrill of summer again.
Monthly lease payment and APR available on qualifying customers exclusively. Services are maintained daily through July 31st, 2015. Call 1-800-444-8736 for details about cost and terms.
Visit MBUSA.com for offer details or to schedule a test drive at your nearest Mercedes-Benz Tri-State dealer. Sports in a minute. Are you hiring but not sure where to find the best candidates? As a business owner, I can tell you that your company is only as good as the people you hire. I can also tell you that posting your job in one place isn't enough to find quality candidates. But when you're short-staffed, there's no time to deal with the dozens of different job sites. Until now, thanks to ZipRecruiter.com, I can post to 100-plus job sites with one single click and be instantly matched to candidates from over 4 million resumes. Just post once, and within 24 hours, watch your candidates roll into ZipRecruiter's easy-to-use interface. ZipRecruiter has been used by over 400,000 businesses, and you
you can try it right now for free. Getting the right people for your company is so important. Try ZipRecruiter and get your perfect candidate before they go to somebody else. Today, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/talkradio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/talkradio. Again, ZipRecruiter.com/talkradio.
A muggy morning, 82 now, 92 later, a little less humid and a bit of a break tomorrow.
Streaming live at radio.com. And tune in at CBSNewYork.com. This is WCBS News Radio 880.
Good morning, I'm Michael Wallace.
Good morning, I'm Pat Carroll.
At 5:15, it's time for WCBS Sports.
Live at the Pepe Auto Group Sports Desk, visit PepeAutoGroup.com. Good morning, Brad Heller.
Good morning, Pat. Good morning, Michael. All your offense comes from the starting pitcher. It's probably not going to be a good night. Matt Harvey's two-run single. All the Mets could muster at Washington. Otherwise, they were 0 for 9 with runners in scoring position in a 7-2 loss. The Plays Nationals, the deficit now 3 games in the NL East. The Nats jumped on Harvey for 2 runs in the first, 3 more in the third. One of the runs unearned thanks to a Daniel Murphy throwing error. Murphy committed 2 errors on the night. Harvey did retire the last 14 batters he faced before leaving after 7 innings. So Terry Collins was the longer layoff a factor.
Yeah, I think it's and the fact is, we've got a lot of name on this road trip, and I know he was kind of jacked up because of it, so I think he overthrew a little bit, but I think Russ had a lot to do with it.
Harvey's numbers on the night: 7 innings, 5 runs, 4 earned. He did walk 4, falling 8 and 7. The Mets are 1 and 3 to start this 10-game stretch against first-place teams. The Yankees are off. They host the Orioles tonight at the stadium. The lead in the AL East is 4 on Baltimore. The Angels swept the Red Sox in a doubleheader out of Anaheim, 11-1 and 7-3. Albert Pujols had 3 home runs in the 2 games that passed Mike Schmidt for 15th on the all-time list. Bigger story in St. Andrews is who didn't win the British Open instead of who actually did. Jordan Spieth fell 1 stroke shy of a playoffs with Zach Johnson, who he used teams with Mark Leishman, and Johnson prevailed his 2nd major title, first since the Masters in 07. As for Spieth, he could not make it 3 straight major titles.
I'm very pleased with the way we battled. Today was a really tough day. Just made a mental mistake on number 8. It seemed to have cost me, as well as on 18, just not giving myself a chance.
Final major of the year, the PGA Championship. That's just a few weeks away. Sports at 15 and 45. Live from the Pepe Auto Group Sports Desk at Brad Heller, WCBS 880 Sports. WCBS News Time 5:17. How much we get today? Traffic and weather together next.
Kai Tomty, a former airline captain who loves fishing the fjord home in Oslo, Norway, has an amazing zest for life. So when he learned he had cancer, he was determined to find a solution.
When I was diagnosed with prostate cancer, I would have gone anywhere in the world for the best treatment.
After investigating every option and every hospital, Kai decided to travel from Norway to Mineola, Long Island.
I chose Winthrop University Hospital, mostly over 5 years, in the use of CyberKnife.
CyberKnife's prostate cancer success rate is equal to any other treatment, including surgery, but with no pain and no recovery period.
Due to the accuracy of the CyberKnife, the possibility of side effects are much less than other treatments.
After just 5 days of successful treatment, Kai headed back to Norway to enjoy a late summer fishing trip with his wife and daughter.
It's a fascinating machine that does wonders.
To learn more about CyberKnife, call 1-866-WINTHROP or go to winthrop.org. Winthrop University Hospital. Your health means everything.
Every month, your bank gives you a reason to switch your business to Northfield Bank. It's called your statement. If you're tired of excessive fees, visit eNorthfield.com.
WCBS News Time 5:18. Traffic and weather together on the 8th, sponsored by the U.S. Open.
Here's Ken Daniels.
So the closure on Long Island Hempstead Turnpike is shut down with an accident investigation. It has been for quite some time. So looks like we got the shutdown both ways between Meadow Avenue and Carmen Avenue until further notice in East Meadow. Now we've also got some difficulty as you make your way at a couple of different spots with construction projects. One of those Connecticut Turnpike, at least the one lane down still northbound exit 9 and through 12, still causing some delays there. But across Hudson River, there are minor delays. The Holland, Lincoln, and the George Washington Bridge. So no issues with all the construction wrapped up. Garden State Parkway, most of the construction projects have been wrapped. A couple hanging in there. It appears in northern New Jersey. You've got Northwest 142 to 149 still within 2 lanes taken away. Rockland, Westchester County on the New York State Thruway exit 12 through 10. The 2-lane block each direction. WCBS Suburban Train update. No delays on the LIRR Metro North New Jersey Transit trains. Our next traffic update in less than 10 minutes on WCBS.
Now, the 5-day forecast. Meteorologist Courtney Spamer, it gets a bit better after we get through today.
Yeah, after we get through today, the heat and humidity will finally be starting to dissipate, but still hot and humid for today. Like you said, we are going to see maybe a chance for a spotty shower this morning, well north and west of the city. Otherwise, clouds and sunshine for today. Like I said, we'll be feeling steamy, a high of 92 degrees for this afternoon. As we get into later this afternoon and into the evening, we could see a shower thunderstorm again across the area. Then partly cloudy with lowering humidity overnight. The lows drop down to 64 in some of the outlying areas, but about 72 degrees in down and midtown as we get to tonight. As we get to tomorrow, finally that lower humidity, sunshine, and a high of 84 degrees for tomorrow. See mostly sunny skies and a nice day on Thursday and into Friday as well, with highs near 82 degrees. Mostly sunny again Saturday, high 82. Right now it's 82 and cloudy in midtown, reaching a high of 92 today. I'm meteorologist Courtney Spamer in the WCBS Weather Center.
Coming up, sexist behavior among gamers.
WCBS News Time 5:20.
Why come to the U.S. Open? Because nothing beats breathtaking moments. Mouth-watering food. Casual celeb mingling. Court-counting fun. And hard-stopping match points. The U.S. Open, August 31st through December 13th. Nothing beats being here. Tickets are on sale now. Get yours at usopen.org.
Looking of starting HIV treatment, you probably have a ton of questions.
How will it make me feel?
How do I take it?
Are there treatment options?
It can all feel a little overwhelming, but there are resources that can help, so you can find a medication that might be right. Start now by talking with your healthcare provider and visit HIVoption.com. Starting HIV treatment can be a hard step to take. Learn more at HIVoption.com. Sponsored by Beat Healthcare.
WCBS News Time 5:21, Tuesday morning, the 21st.
There'll be a forum on transportation and economic mobility at NYU today, with Federal Transportation Secretary Anthony Fox taking part. WCBS reporter Peter Haskell is a preview.
If you want to address income inequality, you have to address transportation inequality. You're not going to get people to participate in the labor market unless they have access to work. Mitchell Moss is director of the Rubin Transportation Center at NYU. He says people in underserved places need help. Some of the areas that don't have adequate subways are going to have better buses. Moss said the federal government needs to enact some type of tax reform to provide money for transit. Peter Haskell, WCBS News Radio 880.
WCBS News Time 5:22. The NYPD is looking for 5 men they say pushed their way into a Queens apartment, held a woman at gunpoint, and stole her family's life savings from a locked filing cabinet. Her daughter tells CBS 2.
They stole the towel and put in the face and she can breathe.
The robbers got away with $90,000 the immigrant family was saving to buy a house.
WCBS News Time 5:23. Tech Talk is sponsored by First Republic Bank.
Very united. CBS News Tech Talk. It may come as no surprise that male gamers who are losers tend to be less respectful to women gamers. The conclusions came from a study that examined the relationship between how well men were doing in the game Halo 3 and how they treated women playing the same game. Male players, regardless of whether they were good at the game, tended to treat other men pretty well. But men that were not scoring well in the game tended to be more hostile to female gamers, while men doing well treated women better. The authors theorized that the increased hostility to women had to do with the men's attempt to minimize the loss of status as a consequence of women entering an arena that they had heretofore dominated. But men that were doing well in that arena didn't have that resentment. For more, including a link to the report, visit larrysworld.com. Larry.